I have a graphic novel that will be released in February based on the game blah, blah, blah. The game sold 50 million copies, so it's a nice IP. I was given permission to pitch. Any advice who I should pitch it to? Better to ask a showrunner or go to a production company? Would love it if you're interested. Well, congratulations. So first of all, once you release your novel, your graphic novel, if it becomes a giant hit, bestseller, you don't need to do a damn thing. Hollywood will come find you. You just relax, okay? But the problem is if you release it and no one buys it or it's not well received, your involvement is probably over because what you did, apparently your take on it wasn't good enough to, get people to buy it. I'm sorry, that's just the harsh truth. So you'll probably be kicked aside. It's the IP that might still be worth something, but your take on it probably isn't, okay? Now, you can go pitch it around. I kind of wouldn't. I'd kind of just wait it out at this point. But if you were to pitch it to a production company, they would probably say, okay, you need to get a showrunner attached. And at this point, you say, okay, well, what exactly do you do? I mean, other than buy bagels for the morning meeting, that's the job of a production company, to get a showrunner attached. If you pitch it to a studio and they say, we love it, but you need a showrunner attached, they're giving you the runaround because they can get a showrunner like that. All they got to do is greenlight it, and showrunners like me will come out of the woodwork because there's money involved. Beforehand, if you want a showrunner attached beforehand, that's unlikely because of the economics of the situation. Because the showrunner is going to do 95% of the work and get 5% of the money. The way we usually get paid on these things is we don't get a big payday unless it goes to series, in which case we get a hefty episode production fee. But before that, it's a lot of risk for very little reward, So most showrunners will probably stay away. I have one friend, she's a showrunner. She recently said, I won't even do it anymore unless I get 50% of the money up front for the pilot because it's just not worth it. But just so you know, there are very few showrunners who can walk into a room and sell a project based on their name, okay? And I'm not one of them. So Michael Jamin isn't one of them, so don't worry about that. But if it goes to series, then people like me will fly and start kissing your butt. That's what we'll do. Until then, good luck, okay? For more, keep following me here at Michael Jamin Rabbit. Did you like that? What I did, a little kissy thing I did?